Hi, Dave Smith for Police One, and I got a really remarkable video here that's going to really remind us about how transitory cuffs are. They are always temporary restraint, and also, frankly, to just be ready for anything. Have your mind open and ready to react and control anybody, anytime, because you don't know what you're going to get. This comes from Southern California, and even though it's years old, it's still one of the greatest videos of an individual with remarkable physical capabilities. Now watch as the subject who's handcuffed is literally able to jump rope with his hands cuffed. This ability to dislocate his joints is remarkable, and yet it's not unheard of. Houdini could do the same thing, and there are many people I've heard around the country with similar skills. This guy is just the most remarkable. Watch this. Okay, now you think, but what has this got to do with handcuffs being restraints? Well, number one, anybody that jumps their cuffs is dangerous to us. They're able to get to weapons better or even assault us or attack our weapon, as we've seen in recent terrible tragedies. Now, the other issue is this guy can dislocate the bones in his hands, so his hands are smaller than his wrists, and he's able to slide the cuffs off. Watch this. Now, this is why we monitor people in their cuffs. Now, another issue with this guy that I think is just very exemplary of the kind of individual you may be dealing with in a physical confrontation. When is a gooseneck or an armbar going to be ineffective? It's going to be ineffective against a guy who can dislocate his joints. And look how proud this guy is at the end when he's able to escape whatever the hold is. Now, all these are examples of what you go into every situation ready for whatever happens. Your mind open, and you may be facing a novel individual. But regardless of this, once you've gained control of a subject and place them in restraints, they must be monitored. These are always temporary, and this is just a really great reminder. Be sure to sit around and talk with your friends about what are some alternative control techniques we may use. Perhaps in this situation we would want to use something like quick cuffs or something like that if you know an individual ahead of time who has these kind of capabilities. Now again, you're saying, well, that guy's in Southern California, I'm not going to see him next week. You don't know that. And so far he's never committed felonies. That doesn't mean he's not going to commit a felony or try to hurt you tomorrow in your county, your city, or your state. So we learn about this, we prepare, and it's a marvelous example. Share this with all your squad friends and say, what would you do if you were arresting this guy?